In the heart of New York City, fans came out in force to celebrate the relaunch of Nintendo New York, formerly the Nintendo World Store. Fox Gamer chatted with some Nintendo insiders and got a first-hand look at the new experiences awaiting fans of all ages.
So this is Nintendo New York, right? We've rebranded the store, Nintendo New York. This is where everyone comes to play, is our new slogan. We've really redesigned the store completely from the ground up. We've changed everything in the store with two small exceptions. There is a nod to the original Nintendo World Store. There's a character wrap around the elevator, and that's remained. And then before it was the Nintendo World Store, it was the Pokemon Center. And there's still a nod to the original Pokemon Center. If you notice the door pulls, they're Pokeballs on the front door.
We almost look at this as a meeting place for like-minded Nintendo fans. So if you're just, I've played one Mario game, you can come and have a great experience. If you come and you know the encyclopedia of Zelda and you know every different character, we probably carry that plush that you can't find anywhere else. So it's just about the experience. The other piece of it is the staff here. The staff here is total Nintendo fans, fully trained, and what I love is just seeing people hold up in a corner just talking about, oh, did you do this? Where are you in this game? And the most obscure games you can think of. And that's the experience. You're not going to have that anywhere else.
Even the voice of Mario himself showed up to help launch the new store.
I crashed an audition 25 years ago, never thinking of what could possibly become of it. And it's been 25 years of absolute joy, and what an honor to be here at Nintendo New York, to see all these great fans coming out. They're lining up down the street because everybody loves Mario, and particularly me. Woohoo!
Nintendo personnel told us what they feel is the new store's standout feature.
I love Mario at the top of the flagpole, the installation over there. So I can give you two things. I love Mario, and I love the 15-foot gaming wall. We're going to have so many great events and tournaments and fun interaction. Today we are showing The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD on the big gaming wall. It's the only place you can play it right now, so we're excited, to really show that off.
Oh, events. So with the space, like I said, everything in the store is mobile. So we can go from what you see today to a completely blank slate. The first thing that we actually do have planned is the finals for the National Pokken Tournament. So the giant 15-inch screen is going to be a competitive screen. That's going to be amazing. We have some Fire Emblem stuff coming up as well. But we have events all the time.
Of course, we couldn't leave without asking the Nintendo insiders to tell us the very first Nintendo game they ever played.
The first game I ever played was Super Mario Brothers. I started playing on the original NES. The thing that hooked me, the thing that made me a gamer, was the original Legend of Zelda. That was the game that I just was passionate about, would dream about at night. It was before, you could look up anything on the internet. So I had to talk to friends. It's like, hey, where'd you find the candle? Where'd you find the boomerang? But that was the game that really hooked, that really pulled me in.
Probably Mario, but my favorite has got to be Zelda 2. I know I'm in the minority there, but something about it I'm one of 5, so playing with my brothers, going left to right and then finally going against Shadow Link at the end and figuring that trick out, that's what one of my biggest memories would be.
I had Duck Hunt and Mario Bros on there, and I was playing, and I played, and back in those days, you had a helpline, and so there's this place where you had to jump across the abyss, and there was no memory, so if you couldn't make it, you had to start all the way back to the beginning, and I couldn't wait for the help desk to open up in the morning so I could call up and say, how do I jump across this thing? I keep trying,
For Fox Gamer, I'm Kevin Tracy.
Fox Gamer, #1! Ha ha!